And one thing to consider while going on your spiritual journey, once you get to the point of high vibration and your aura being that of the light, you start to notice all the frequency shifts. I do take note while traveling. There's so much darkness in this world. Sometimes you just gotta enjoy the one random lights. There's so much darkness in this world. Sometimes you just have to enjoy the light, the dirt. Although it is interesting when entering new territory, it always feels like different covens have territories, turfs, if you will. And they're all in little rivalries with each other, is the general energy I get. But when need be, they become in cahoots. Although I still think it's terrible that religious groups masquerade as covens and hide their true intentions. Maybe you're a part of a religious group and you don't even know that you're in a coven. Maybe you should start asking questions. You know, you shouldn't follow blindly. Because if it were ever to come down to it, and everything was to be exposed, you'd be on that list too. Maybe we should start asking questions like, hey, how come there's a part of the budget that's unaccounted for that secretly goes into funding human sacrifice associated with satanic ritual abuse, which is technically a front to siphon energy? And how come anytime asked questions that go against the status quo of this religious organization, or any organization for that matter, you get a weird twitch in your eye, almost like your demon is being brought to light? If a lot of low vibrational people have to gang up and dim one light, it means they're wrong. And isn't it weird how gamblers, narcissists, killers, and religious leaders all have that same look in their eye? It's like the shape of their pupils change when they get the taste of power. But they're getting it through manufactured power, which is low vibrational activities. So technically it's not powerful at all. It's just manufactured. But because they're so used to it and they do it all the time, they have a lot of it. So they have a lot of low vibrational power. And isn't it weird that sometimes their eyes look like goat eyes? Like the shape of their pupils, at least. Or technically, if you've ever seen the show Rick and Morty, they look like Rick's eyes. And isn't it weird that those type of people that fit those categories don't have any remorse at all? And they only pretend to have human feelings. Maybe they're led by their demons. And isn't it weird that these type of people go out of their way to make sure that none of these questions are asked by technically fooling and bullying people through fear?